Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. I'm going to be 70 years old next month, and I thought I should give a little talk related to that. And to come up with something that I thought might be worthy of your watching, I reviewed my thoughts on career, on relationships, on money, on mental health, physical health, and even the meaning of life. Well, one thought rose to the top that, at least from where I sit, the most important yet under-discussed attribute is responsibility. I know, I can feel your resistance already. Yeah, that's obvious responsibility. It's preachy to talk about responsibility. It's all true, but an ode to responsibility is my best guess as to what might do the most good for the most viewers. Take a current example. If early on everyone was responsible in keeping social distancing and washing their hands, self-isolating if they were sick, countless lives and literally trillions of dollars would have been saved. Another example of responsibilities at work. I cringe when clients and other people have admitted to me, often with pride, that they do the least work they can get away with. Three such people particularly stand out in my memory. One works for BART, that's the Bay Area's train system, and she makes $120,000 a year. And she bragged that she's figured out how to get away with working just 1 hour a day. Worse, a carpenter who works for a major city says that his crew tears down a fence and builds it, tears down the same fence and builds it again. Why? Because he says there's not enough work to do, and the crew wants to look busy for the taxpayers passing by, if not for the supervisor. Maybe even worse than that, an employee at a Ford plant bragged to me that many of the workers would come in stoned and play pranks, such as making a car rattle by tossing a bolt into the car's differential before sealing it. When I asked him why, he said, "Oh, to drive the quality assurance people nuts trying to figure out what's causing the rattle." Responsibility to do the right thing, indeed to make the most of one's heartbeats, to be contributory, is, for me at least, after 70 years on this planet, the most sacred of obligations that we have. Marriage is held together by responsibility. After the throes of initial infatuation have faded, the couple, with eyes now clear, must face the challenge of having two people with distinct desires and limitations live under the same roof for a lifetime. Certainly that's more difficult amid the stay-at-home edicts, but even otherwise, different values around work-life balance, sexual preferences, communication, spending, substance abuse, even the bedroom's temperature, are a never-ending and often changing challenge. Financial stress, health issues, and/or kids each magnify the challenge further. Core to a marriage's surviving and hopefully thriving is a sense of responsibility to each other and to the pledge to be faithful, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish till death do us part. One more example. I'm not much of a patriot, an America first, American exceptionalism kind of guy. I feel an equal sense of responsibility towards someone in Bangladesh as in Bama or Berkeley. That manifests in many ways in my life, including choosing to forego fun time in favor of giving these talks and writing articles like this, something practical every day. Now, I've done over 1,700 articles for Psychology Today, which have had, I must say I'm grateful for this, 11 million views in my 6 years at Psychology Today. Why do I do it? It's out of a sense of responsibility to make the most of my heartbeats, though that most precious of gifts. I feel the need to thank Psychology, and I want to thank Psychology Today's editor-in-chief, Kaya Perina, for the privilege of being able to write so much for them, and my wife of 43 years, Dr. Barbara Nemko, for her patience in reading many of my drafts. That sense of responsibility makes me hope to be able to continue to work for a long time, counseling my clients and writing and giving these talks, and be like Isaac Asimov. He had written 450 books and was asked, "What would you do if you knew you had just 1 year to live?" His response? Type faster. In any event, I thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up and I accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, but I especially like it if you hit the social media button and share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. and I'm certainly flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.